Greetings and welcome to our home tour in Alvin, Texas. We're just getting ready to put the home on the market. It is a 4-bedroom home with 2 full baths. And we're just entering the front door. And as we enter the front door, we see we have a large living area, complete with ceiling fan, and then a window facing the front of the house. We still have a little work left to fix up the house, little painting, some things like that, but otherwise, the house is ready to go on the market. As we go through the living room, we find that we have a mud room, and that's perfect when your children come in from out of doors. You don't want them tracking up the house, so you have a spot where they can come in and take off their muddy shoes or whatever. And this leads into the backyard, as I said. And we're in the process of cleaning up the things that were left behind by the previous folks still. But we should have that cleaned up in the next week or so. And hopefully by the time May 1st rolls around, the house will be ready to be sold. And as you look towards the back, you can see it's a nice spacious backyard. And off further behind, you see there's a shed in the back, and we'll come back to that in a few minutes. Turning around and going back into the living area, you see off to the right here, there's space for some bookshelves if you wanted to add those, and also an eating area with a dining table or something. If you didn't want to do that, well then you have a breakfast nook area over here where you can put some breakfast tables and things like that. Inside the front door, you have a coat closet that you can use for storage. And then in the eating area, you have an open pantry right here and a pantry that will close. The doors will close. So you have a double pantry, lots of storage for your kitchen. Turning to the right, you see we have a full kitchen that includes a built-in stove and microwave. We're going to leave that in the house. We're not going to pull that out, so you won't have to buy a new one. But you got lots of nice cabinetry, the spot for your refrigerator with a water feed. There's also a ceiling fan here, or a smoke fan. I'll turn that on, you can hear it. So it's coming on just now. And also in the sink, there is a garbage disposal built in. And all of this is fairly new, the last year or so. So when we leave the kitchen and the front room area, we find we have a long hallway where the bedrooms are. If you look at the floors, and you can look at our fixed pictures, but the floors are pretty much the same throughout. They're tile, so there's no carpeting. You won't have to worry about allergies for your kids. So we come to the first bedroom. See, we have a ceiling fan in here. It's a nice spacious bedroom. And inside there we have a nice closet as well. As you can see, the closet it's fairly good size behind the door, but when you look, the closet extends back towards the front of the house. So you have lots of storage area in here. So it's probably perfect for a young teen of some sort, maybe an older teen even. We continue down the hall to the second bedroom in the house. Once again, a nice spacious bedroom with a ceiling fan. And here's our closet for this room. Not quite as big a closet as the other room, but it's still a nice closet all in all. Got plenty of room to hang up your kids' clothes and put their shoes in as well. The third bedroom is off to our left, but before we go there, we'll find our first bath. As you can see, it's full tile bath, still tile floors, no carpeting of any kind. And it is a full bath. It's got a bathtub, and of course you can bring in your own shower curtain and do it however you want to. You could even add some glass doors, open and close doors, if you wanted to go that route. So it's all open that you can do that. As you can see, we have probably some sort of a composite sink top here, and of course the bathroom is probably a little dirty because no one's using it, but we'll get all that cleaned up by the time that we're ready to actually sell the house. Coming back into the hall, we find our third bedroom. Once again, a really nice bedroom, nice sized. These bedrooms are all really nice sized. They're not small bedrooms like a lot of houses have. And on this bedroom, though, we have double doors. As you might expect with double doors, we have a nice sized closet in here. So this might also be good for a young teen or an older teen to have plenty of storage room, place to hang their clothes and put their shoes and put all of their other fun things that they like to store. Moving on, we come to our fourth and last bedroom. Off the back of the fourth and last bedroom, we see there's the restroom right there, the full restroom. It is private, strictly for the master suite here. You see you have a 2-door closet there as well, and French doors leading out the back. Again, all tile floors with ceiling fan. And all these fans and lights are all new. We put them in the last year and a half or so while we were rebuilding the house. And the house was completely rebuilt about a year and a half ago. And there's your picture of your bathroom. Come in where you can actually get a better view. There you go. It's a full bathroom. Again, once again, you can put glass doors on it, or you can hang a shower curtain on it if that's what you prefer to do. And here's the closet. Once again, it opens either way. It's even a nicer closet than the other rooms. You see it's a nice deep closet. Lots of storage area. You could build shelves in here if you wanted to on this side. Or even shelves against this side, or even against the back wall if that's what you had in mind. Even with the shelves in the back, you'd have plenty of room to hang clothes up above it. Finally, we come to the French doors, and those lead out to the backyard. Obviously, you're not going to want kids coming out of here because this is your master bedroom. And in the backyard, we have a work shed that you guys can use or build and use for storage or whatever you want to do. And it's in good shape. It's not the best shape, but it's in good shape. Could use a little work. Got a little rotted board right there, but otherwise it's in pretty good shape. Could use painting. And right now it obviously can use some cleaning. We have some things we're going to be coming in here as we're cleaning out the house, and we'll be throwing these things away. But we've got some touch-up paint over here. But you see how large this storage area is. And again, if you have some table tools of some kind, you wanted to use it for a workshop, perfect for you. And a double door that opens up. You could run a tractor up in here to mow your yard, a little yard tractor. We'll store your lawnmower in here or whatever it is that you want to put in here. You've got lots of room, so you're not limited to the storage areas that you have in the house. As you can see, there's a really nice tree in the backyard. It's probably not going to be easy to do it justice with this video, but let me walk over here and see if I can get a little better picture of it for you. Isn't that beautiful? People would pay thousands of dollars just to have a tree like this in their yard. At any rate, you see that it is fully fenced. It's ready to go. And of course it needs to be mowed. That's going to be done probably tomorrow. And we'll be keeping it mowed while we're still showing the house, obviously. Because we want you to see that this is a really nice big backyard. Right off the back door, you see we've got a brick porch area. Obviously it needs a little tender loving care. We need to spray some weed killer on it to fix it back up again, but it's a nice area. Spot where you can put your pit if you want to barbecue outside. At one point, all of this went around to your side door, as you can see. If you study the path, we just need to get in here and spray some weed killer on it. And there's your door back into the house where the front room area is. That's the mud room. Well, okay, that concludes the tour of the house. We hope that you found it interesting and that it piqued your interest in a house like this. Again, it is a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, 2 full baths, not half bath. And it's perfect for that growing family. So we look forward to seeing some of you guys as a result of our video, and good luck to your being able to purchase.